Hi guys, my name's Victoria Lotus and I'm going to do part 2 of some tax advice slash I'm not giving advice. This is tax experience. Let's just put it that way, okay? I really wanted to talk today about your record keeping regarding business expenses, tax deductions, keeping track of what you earn. Make sure that if you don't have a separate business account set up for your income, that you try to get at least a separate savings account or checking account specific to your business and everything that you're earning. You can always transfer that money back into your regular checking and personal savings, but a rule of thumb for most small businesses is to have like a very specific business account. Now, I understand for creators trying to qualify for a small business account, a small business banking account, there's tremendous amount of stigma, and it's almost impossible for anybody who works in this particular high risk, it's considered a high risk financial sector, to get approved for a small business account. So do what you can with what you have, with where you're at, but this is just a general rule of thumb for keeping track of your earnings as well as your expenses, to try to keep all the business stuff in one pile and all your personal life stuff in another. A second thing that I really wanted to talk about real quickly was tax deductions. You're only taxed on your net profit, basically. So anything that you have to spend to run your business, and there's a bunch of different things. This is going to be a whole separate video, but anything that you spend is taken out of your income and you're only taxed on the net. So if you have a lot of income, but you also have a lot of expenses, and the margin in between those two things is quite narrow, you're only taxed on that amount. So business and tax deductions are a great way to reduce your tax burden. And this is something that a lot of people use. For me specifically, last year, one of the biggest things that I did to help me with my taxes was I got a self-employment IRA, or it's called a SEP IRA. I highly recommend you get one of these because you can put a lot of your extra income towards your retirement. Because if you're self-employed, a self-employed person doesn't have a pension, doesn't have 401ks, doesn't have stock options, doesn't have a lot of things that you get in the corporate world. So you have to retire yourself. And that's what a SEP IRA does, and everything that is put towards a SEP IRA is basically deducted from your total earnings, and it's not taxed. It'll probably get taxed on the back end, but if you want to relieve yourself of some burdens in the beginning, I highly recommend you look into that as well. It's probably the biggest thing you can do to reduce your taxable burden. So hopefully this helps you out.